I always like that motto, no one size fits all, as everybody's so unique and different in their own way. It takes a lot to support people with disabilities, and I always want to continue working with people and helping.
I was really immediately struck by how warm and open Jane is, and I knew that she would be a fabulous provider. Shared living is an arrangement that is made between a person who has a disability and somebody who does not have a disability, where they really come together and have common interests and decide to live together as housemates.
What we really want is for folks to come into an arrangement and to become a part of a family and not just remain separate.
When Rosemary first came here, we had a birthday party for Rosemary. Meg was here, Denise was here. We had cake and food for Rosemary. She had a great time.
When I introduced Jane to the idea of possibly meeting Rosemarie, she was very excited to do so.
We can see from this arrangement here that although the personalities are very different, they somehow make it work together. They have this unbreakable bond.
We just do a lot of fun things. Tuesday nights is our movie nights. We do a lot of fun games and puzzles here. Right now, Rosamarie's doing gardening. We're talking about gardening as part of one of her community interests.
She's kind. We're good friends.
From the very beginning, Rosemarie has been included in all kinds of family events, family functions. The family is very vivacious, loves to have a great time, eat great food, and Rosemarie is right in the middle of it. So it's sort of the family that she hasn't had in a really long time.
All my family members come here and they want to adopt Rosemarie. Rosemarie is not leaving me. She said she's not going. I just hope that she continues to go out into the community by herself and be a lot more independent. Yeah. I hope that she always maintains her independence, you know.
Before Rosemarie moved with Jane, she lived in her apartment. She was very isolated. She did not work. She did not go to any type of day services. And she spent by far the majority of her time completely alone. And it was a pretty difficult situation. She was being faced with having to move out of her building. Her building was going to be torn down. Moving was going to be a tough thing for her, as well as moving in with somebody else. Jane is so warm and welcoming, and she was able to help Rosemarie gain her trust.
Was you a little scared at first, making that transition from your home to my home?
Yes. You made me feel comfortable and safe.
And I think that's one of the great things about shared living. When you have a wonderful match, it could definitely work.
She's a wonderful, kind person, great person. We have a great rapport. We get along very well. Rosemarie has been a wonderful person to be with. She's so kind, never says an unkind thing about anybody.
My life here changed when I came to live here. I'm not by myself anymore.
I had surgery back in June, and I was hospitalized for several days. Rosemarie was very worried when I was sick when I came out of the hospital. She was staying with her friend. She called asking about me. She was very worried about what was going on with me.
By talking to her, that helps.
The thing I clearly remember was that Rosemarie really took care of Jane in a lot of ways. Jane needed to spend time relaxing a little bit more than usual, and Rosemarie would check on her, and it was almost a little bit of a role reversal, which was really interesting. And I feel like that's really what good housemates, good relationships, good friends are all about.
We both went out together to Holton's Pond. We were sitting up there in the rocks talking. It was, it was like, wow, I got this member, she's going to be a part of my family now.
We're good friends.